Hello. Just a quick comparison between these small speakers you can see here. We've got one from Sony here, Xiaomi, JBL, and two from Nude, the Nude Move M and the Nude Move S. Firstly, let's play some music. I tried to make some music of my own, but you know, I'm mostly into electronic genres, so bear with me if you don't like the same kind of music. Let's test the Sony first. You got a NFC spot right here, so just by holding the phone it should turn on and pair. It should, there it comes. You can see it connecting, and now it paired and turned on and everything. So we'll just skip ahead a little bit. Let's just around the 2 minutes mark. Play full volume. I don't know if you can sense this on the camera's microphone, but it got surprisingly a lot of bass. I must say the Sony, by far, I'm just going to turn the music down. Sony by far has the lowest frequencies, and also I think the loudest volume. It's definitely a great little speaker. Out of all of these 5 speakers here, it's my favorite one. Next to it, my second favorite one, actually those two here, my second favorite ones, the Xiaomi speaker and the JBL Clip 2 and the Xiaomi, I don't know how to pronounce that, XMY-X03YM. I don't know if that's the model number, but it's the updated white one. That's just the last time for the Sony. You can really hear the low frequencies. Yes, very impressive. Now I will connect the Xiaomi. This one requires firstly let's disconnect the Sony. See, just by tapping it, it will disconnect, and it should also turn the power off, but it's still blinking. Now the power's off. Next off, Xiaomi, hold the volume key. Hold the volume key, and it should come on. Oh, there it was. You can see a small LED light at the bottom, and it's do. I don't think I have paired to this one, but I can just go and check it out. No, I just have to connect it. I think I have to hold the power button down. Oh, then it just powers off. Maybe now if I hold it down. Yes. No. Oh yeah, it's flashing now. It's flashing red and blue. I don't know if you can see the little LED down here at the bottom. You can maybe just take it out. Now it's steady blue. So it flashes. It turns on, and now it flashes red one time. Again, this is from my iPhone. Okay, I've messed around with it for some time now. I believe 10 minutes for some reason I just cannot connect it to my Sony Xperia XC, the Xiaomi speaker. So I brought in my iPhone because I already connected it to this. So let's try listen to the same song. Now we'll go at max volume. It's not bad at all. You can really sense the depth, the lower frequencies, and this one's supposed to be a stereo speaker because you got one in each side and a radiator in the middle to reflect the lower frequencies. Even though I think I'm touching the wrong key and try to turn down. Yeah, even though I think the Sony got a better bass and better volume, I think the Xiaomi and the JBL is my second favorite ones. I like the form factor of this one. You can just put it almost in your pocket. You can see how thin it is. While the Sony is, a big round thingy. It's hard to put in your pocket. You can have it in your bag, but the Xiaomi, great speaker. And it's, I think, about half of what I paid for the Sony. And it's not half in sound quality. Next off, JBL Clip 2. I hope this one works. I already paired it with this phone prior to this. So I hope it just connects without any issues. Blue LED here indicates it turned on. I don't know what's wrong with my Sony phone. It's like it doesn't want to connect to anything. See how easy it is to go to pair mode. Just press the Bluetooth button. And now it's in pair mode. Okay, I'll just try my iPhone then. Let's go to Bluetooth settings here. And find the JBL Clips. Or maybe it was connected to this phone. I think I'll just go with the iPhone now. Let's go a little back here, like to around here. It's impressive how much volume can come from this little speaker. It's very slim. It also got a built-in mini jack. That's very convenient. Now let's try to turn the volume up. This is at max volume. It really got some depth to it. I think almost to my ears, it sounds almost as loud and full as the Xiaomi Mi speaker, and it's much smaller. You can see here, almost half the size, maybe a little above half the size. So I think this is a very, very good speaker as well. Of course, all these speakers charge over micro USB. I think that's pretty much the standard. You see the Sony as well. There's the micro USB in the back here, and the mini jack. I believe the Sony and the JBL got some kind of waterproofing. Maybe the Nude does as well. I'm not very sure. Okay, next off. Now I'm gonna try my Sony again. I know I've connected these two to my Sony, so I saw them before. Yeah, you can see the Nude M and Nude S. Let's try the big one first. Power button, yeah, the top. LED shows it's turned on. Bluetooth is flashing. Okay, and now it's connecting. And I guess it's connected now, yeah. Let's go and find that music here. This beautiful song. Let's go to the 2 minutes mark here. Okay, and oh yeah, the Nude one, it has a separate volumes levels here as well. So now let's go to the maximum. It sounds okay, but I don't know if you can hear it, but the JBL, even though it's smaller, it does play louder and have some more fullness to it. It's decent enough. I got these two on sale, so I couldn't resist. Just test them out. Wasn't that expensive. This one has a rubber ring you can take off. I don't know why they designed it like this, but you can take this off and keep it off. But it offers some kind of protection. I don't know if it's protected against water, but at least you can, drop it without inflicting too much damage. But I think it's a decent speaker. I have put this in order of my likings. The Sony first, the Xiaomi, and the JBL. I think it's pretty equal. The Xiaomi does produce stereo sounds, which there's no separation here at all, so I don't know if you have any benefit from that. The Nude is my third down the road. Sony, Xiaomi, and JBL 2. Nude third, or Nude M I should say. Nude Move M. Now let's try this. First let's turn this one off. Oh, wrong button. Like this. Let's turn the smallest one of them all on. The smallest in the pack. Oh yeah, and it's automatically connected. I just hit play here. Turn the volume up on the phone. Yeah, it's full volume, and turn the volume up here in the speaker itself. Oh, I think this is full volume. So it's definitely a lot tinier, not that much depth, and a little, yeah, I don't know if tiny is the right word, but it's the smallest one. So of course it's got the smallest sound, it's got the smallest speaker and the smallest frame, but it's very low. It doesn't get that high. It doesn't have that much low frequencies, and the higher frequencies sounds a little muffled. So I think you can see the JBL Clip 2. It's not that much bigger, and it just plays like 3 times this size. It's a great speaker, this one, the JBL. The Nude Move S, it's not that good. I would probably at least go to the Nude Move M. Oh, this was the S, yeah. Nude Move S, and the Nude Move M is actually pretty good. I got it at about half what I paid for the JBL, about the same price as the Xiaomi, and again a little less than half what I paid for the Sony. So I don't know if you can get a real feeling of it, but I hope it was a little helpful. The Sony, very impressive little speaker. It's the SRS-XB10, and you can, so far as I know, you can connect 2 of these. You can see here the add button. You can add another speaker, so that will have left and right separation. That would be a pretty good setup for something you can carry almost anywhere. And you can lay it down with this little flap here. It has another function, so you can put it down like this and have the sound come towards you. Xiaomi again, great speaker. It's my second favorite one. It's a great build quality, aluminium frame, plastic front and back. It's got a stereo separation, or at least stereo, and a subwoofer in the middle, or I think it's a passive radiator. It's got very good sound for a very low price. The JBL, I think it's about the same, maybe a slight bit less than the Xiaomi, but I think those two here are pretty comparable. So both of them is my second place, and the new third is a decent speaker. Again, I would get the Xiaomi or the JBL if you wanted something, you know, similar form factor. You get a better speaker with the JBL, but if you could find this very cheap, yeah, I think go for it. It's got a pretty decent sound. The smaller one here, I don't know if I would recommend it. I don't even know if it's that much better than what the iPhone 6s, or I mean the iPhone 7 Plus can produce. It's got pretty good speakers nowadays, these smartphones, and this one is a tiny bit better. Maybe it's somewhat better, but again, for just a small amount of more money and more size comparisons, you know, JBL, you get a lot more sound.